Welcome back, friends, to another episode of In the Kitchen with Will. Today, we're going to be making some sous vide steaks. Alright, so we've got these 1.5 inch thick New York strip steaks here. We're going to season them with some salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. So you're going to want to season these right before you put them in the bag. Since we're doing sous vide, you don't need to season them an hour before, like I'd recommend if you were grilling them. So now that our steaks are seasoned, you're going to want to place them in an airtight container. You can use a Ziploc bag or a vacuum sealer. I like the vacuum sealer because it offers a little bit extra protection against higher heats in the sous vide or water immersion cooking technique. So now we're just going to place this in here. So now that these are sealed up, we can toss these puppies in the water. So the steaks have been sitting in the water for about 2 hours now, and it's about time to take them out. I mean, you can't really overdo sous vide too much. Try to take them out within like an hour or so. So that's what we're going to do right now. So you're going to want to take your steaks out of the plastic. Just cut the plastic open. Take them out. You're going to want to set them on a wire rack to air dry for a little bit. If you want to speed this process up, you can always just use a paper towel and pat them down, dry them out. The more dry they are, the better they're going to sear in that cast iron. So I recommend making sure they're nice and dry before you go ahead and sear. So you're going to want to get your cast iron nice and hot. I mean piping hot. Then you're going to put some high quality oil in there just for some lubrication. Then you're going to want to make sure this gets all around that pan so you got all surfaces covered. Then we're going to take our steak, which we just dried out, set it right in there. Hear that nice sizzle. You're going to take some butter to give it some extra flavor, set it in there. You're going to want a nice hard sear on there. It should form like a nice crunchy crust. Got a nice crust on there. Now I'm just going to flip it. Alright, so now we got a nice sear on both sides. I like to hold, you're going to want to take your tongs and just hold the edges on there for a minute. Flip it over. I mean, you want to crust on all sides. You don't want to crust on just two sides. So now that we've got that nice crust on there, we can go and enjoy it. Alright, so now that these are all seared, we can cut them open. Unlike with grilling and other methods of cooking a steak, you can cut it open right away and eat it because you don't need to rest like you would with all the other ones. So now that we're going to cut it open, show you some of that great medium rare steak. Perfect. See the juices running out of there? It's going to be delicious. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video.
Okay.
You're wrong. Welcome back, friends, to another episode. Nope. On this episode, we're going to be making some sous vide steak. Whoa. You're going to want to place them in a plastic bag or... Shoot.
Want to redo that? You gotta wait.